Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are an oldie but a goldie, thank you so much for subscribing. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. Please do consider subscribing. A lot of hopes for my garden this year, so hopefully I can go ahead and make sure that my backyard turns into a beautiful edible garden. So let's see if I can do it. So this is the plan. As you guys know, I am not the best gardener in the world. It's just hit or miss for me. Some things decide to grow and some things just don't grow. I live in Texas. Unfortunately, sometimes the heat is just overwhelming and it really kills my plants and it's just really hard for them. So it's really tough for me to go ahead and try to keep things alive. Some years I've had success with growing plants and they've thrived. Some years I just really completely am terrible at it. This year, these are all the little cups that I have got seeds in. So you guys can see that I have soaked all of these seeds in water. I sorted out what I wanted to plant this year, so I was very specific on what type of plants I wanted. I just wanted some vegetables this year. Like I said, I'm very particular on what I am going to be planting in my garden. These are some snake gourd seeds, and like I said, I soaked them in water. I saw somebody do this and I was really interested to see if this method works. So these are some pumpkin squash, I believe. It's called chalkumra in my language in Bangladesh. So I got these. I'm gonna go ahead and put those. These are long beans, I think green beans or something. This is gonna be some bottle gourd. These are the small to medium sized ones. I just did 4 here. I do plan on putting some corn. This is just the Fairy Moore's corn I had in my stash, so I'm just gonna throw some of those around in the corners and just to use as some steak. And corn comes up pretty well. They are pretty hardy during the summertime here. This is gonna be some cucumbers, so I'm gonna see if I could keep my cucumbers alive this year. Last year they didn't do so well because of how hot it was here. I just get so much direct sunlight that I don't have anything to kind of shade them. I guess cucumbers do need a lot of sunlight, but I don't know, maybe I was over watering it. I don't know what happened, but I was getting all this powdery mildew and everything, and it was just really not they were not happy. These are some okras. I'm soaking okras. I know you can directly sow okras and they'll come up in a couple of days, but I'm gonna try this method this year and see how it goes. These are the long bottle gourd seeds. The red ones, these are actually from my country. I picked these up from Bangladesh. These are gonna be the long ones. Ooh, do I have an okra seed in there? Yeah. I'll have to pick that one out. These are long bottle gourds and we would love to eat these. These are so refreshing. And if you know, you know, right? This is gonna be some yellow spaghetti squash, so I've got some of those seeds soaking there. This one right here, this was the purple and green beans, so I've got some purple and green beans. We did get the purple ones last year and they were just very beautiful. We did eat some. By the time the fruit set in last year, it was kind of a little bit late in this season and then it started getting cold, so they kind of died back, but it was really beautiful. So I'm going to start early this year. Once they get established and start flowering, they're amazing producers and you don't really have to do much other than just water. So I really like that. Now I did find some white bean seeds in my stash, so I don't know what those are particularly, but I'm gonna go ahead and plant them and see what comes up. And then these are zucchinis, so the dark green zucchinis, and these are the bushel variety. Hoover, the climbing one. I definitely want to get the climbing one, but then when I was searching up how much to get some seeds, those were super expensive. I'm not sure why people are selling them for so expensive. So yeah, I'm gonna hold off on that one, but I'm just gonna use the regular zucchini. I did have one that grew last year, but then again it died, so before fruit set in and all of that, so I'm not even sure what's going on, but I think it's just how hot it is out here. This next one is the bitter gourd. This one does pretty well. It's a very invasive viney type of plant. It does produce a lot of fruit. I actually like this, and it's supposed to be super healthy for you, which that's why we South Asians like to eat this. And yeah, so this is basically so far what I have. I did just buy 2 tomato plants and 2 pepper plants, so I'm gonna go show you those. I need to get more tomato, and I'm basically gonna go ahead and just do transplant tomato and pepper because they do take the longest, and I just don't want to take up the time to go ahead and start them from seed. Just gonna go ahead and purchase some more tomatoes that are started up already. Yeah, go from there. So I'm gonna keep these here. Let's go outside and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. I did clean up my backyard yesterday, so I did a little bit of rearranging, a little bit of TLC because it was a mess. So here's the current situation of it, and I took like down a lot of the hornet's nests because we did get a lot of hornet nests, and I sprayed those down. So I have this row right here. I do have to go ahead and clean all of this, till it basically, and then I was planning to put in some okra. Like this is gonna be like okra, like all this okra, because like they get this morning sun and it stays pretty bright. It is kind of sloped right here, so I'm just gonna do okra here because I tried other plants and they didn't do so well. I think at that very corner right there I had like the zucchini plant, and because it was getting like the water flowing down, and I think that's what killed it. That is a plum tree that is coming back. Sorry, I'm pointing the wrong way. I'm looking at it over there. That is the plum tree that I have, the only remaining one. Let me show you guys something here really fun. I was actually wanting to put like another fruit tree in here in this big container, but then when I was like about to mess with this, I saw something really cool, which is this. Those are actually peonies. So that's a peony plant that I planted last year. I didn't know that they come back every year, which is so amazing. So if you can see that? It's coming up. So really excited. I'm glad I didn't mess with this one. I still have a lot to clean up. As you guys can see, we have this beautiful Arizona ash tree back here. We have some beautiful wild birds that are always singing, and they come out and it's just pretty to watch them. You could probably hear them in the background there. Got this water bath here, so I filled that up yesterday. Picked up some rosemary, so here's some rosemary in here. I did water them, so they should be standing up here pretty short. Oops, covered in dirt. So that should be coming up. This is actually Peggy Martin roses, so these are coming back. This one is taking a little bit longer. I did water her, so hopefully she comes back. And then this is green onions. So this did really well all winter, and look at how thick these are. This is, I'm not sure how many years this has already been here, maybe like 2 years or so, and they're pretty thick. They come back, cut them up and eat them, and yeah, it does good, it produces. And then here's some more green onions on this side, another Peggy Martin rose right here, another rosemary. So I kind of rearranged it. I had like my patio set out here, and I actually moved it to that side right there. And this right here, again, another water fountain which I refilled. It's like my little rose area, my little rose garden. I like to call it my rose garden. I'm kind of sad that I put these in the ground. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Probably dig them up during the winter time, like when it winters. Probably dig them up and put them in pots, and hopefully I can overwinter these, take them with us, or whoever moves into this house next might just enjoy them. My beautiful roses, which I'm going to be sad if I have to leave them because I've had these for several years. I dug them out from my last house and I bought it here, and I put them in the ground, and I think I might just do that here as well when we move from this house. Here's that tomato that I picked up from the box store, and this one is going to be the celebrity tomato, and I'm going to pick some more because, you know, I don't want to just rely on one. I might put another one in here, just like 2 tomato plants, and have it climbing down this way. Last year I had tomatoes on that corner and it didn't do so well, so I'm going to try it here. They do get like so much sunshine, like direct sunshine, and it's good for fruiting vegetables and stuff. Climbing roses, climbing roses, climbing roses. And then I have my second tomato plant, which is here. Oh, I do need to cover this one up a little bit. The roots are exposed. I watered it yesterday, so there we go. So this one right here, I kind of planted it sideways. It's going to eventually like grow up. Hopefully that's the intention here. This is the genuine beefsteak tomato. Like I said, I'm gonna get another one just to be on the safe side, so that way, you know, I can have, if one like dies somehow, or you know how when these start getting bigger, the little worms and stuff get on it and they start eating the plants, so that really is annoying, especially, what are those called, the hornworms? I think that's what they're called. So yeah, I'm just gonna get another one, and just to make sure that, you know, they don't die. Another rose plant. This one didn't do so well. I put it in the ground. It kind of came up and then it just died back down, so I just have to remove this one. And then I have this one. These are like really big. They send out like huge blooms, like super huge blooms, and I love them. You can see like the hornets and stuff are always like flying around here. I have like little geckos in here somewhere. I think they're little geckos, those little garden lizards, so they're in here somewhere on the branches and always messing around. So that's that. My wisteria is back there, so I don't know if my wisteria is coming back this year here. I don't know why it's cut down so bad. Oh, I have to check if my wisteria is coming back. I have to just kind of push this back somehow because I don't want to get like stung by the thorns. The thorns are really sharp and this is pretty loaded. So my wisteria, I planted it back there and I have to like kind of like reach back there. This was a Carolina, I think a Carolina jasmine. I'm not sure if this is coming back or not. I mean, I kind of see like I did that where you peel the bark back a little bit. It does show it's green. Oh wait, let me see. Hold on, you guys. Oh, you know what? It is coming back. Look, right here. There are some like leaves coming out. Okay, so it's still alive. Nice. So I'm gonna need to go ahead and figure out like a trellis system for this one, definitely. So happy. Okay, this is coming back. I'm pretty sure my wisteria is gonna come back, so I need to get in there and fix the wisteria. But I definitely need to get gloves so I can go ahead and handle this rose bush and figure something out with this one because it's just getting wild. This is where I'm gonna be planting on all of my vegetables. I've set the arcs here. So I have like the cattle panels up here. They were pretty flat when I first put them in, but then our fence had to be redone because we had like crazy windstorms and it knocked down the fence. So they had, redone the fences, and they took down my cattle panel trellis. So they kind of lopsided it. But yesterday I went in and I kind of did my own little thing and try to raise it up a little bit more. So that's what I did here. And so I'm not like walking right into it. Like I'm 5'3" and it just hits my head. So right now I can go below the trellis and get my vegetables. So anyways, I had beans up here last year and it was really nice because it covered like all of this and had like the beautiful like purple flowers. And I didn't get that many like gourds last year here, but I'm gonna try again and I'm gonna try to maybe move it down a little bit further away from the beans. We're gonna use this for all of those viney veggies. So I like to just crowd them in here. I don't know if that's like good or not, but you gotta work with the space you have. So this is what I'm doing for this year. I'm gonna be planting all those seeds like beans and stuff and the big squashes and gourds and stuff down here and going up all of those trellises. So that is the plan. So anyways, here's our little kids playhouse thing. I was planning to put some liners in these and maybe put some, I don't know what I'm going to put in here, but I have to see what I want to do with these. So I have a couple of big ones and 2 small ones. They were actually hanging here, but I think I'm going to just keep them here so I don't run into them because I had them hanging right here on this, like the larger trellises. So see, these are just very like shaky. It's not like last time when I had them so secured. So kind of sad about that, but I need help trying to put these up, but hopefully they will stay. If I need, I'll just put more support or something. I might need to get some more like T-posts and then do some more T-posts in between because I have 2 T-posts right there and I might need to do 1 more here just to give it a little bit of support right here because it's just kind of shaky. So this is a path down at my front yard and I have planted some marigolds this year over here. Usually I had like big old planters like those down this way, but I went in ground and decided to do some marigolds. Put in a pepper plant right here and 1 right here. Okay, so I put 2 pepper plants in. They grow. I'm not sure because this part is a little bit shady, but they do get light. But then I heard that peppers, if they get too much direct sunlight, they do not do so well. So I don't know if this is a good spot or not. We'll see. We'll test it out this year. Like I said, I'm definitely going to go ahead and pick up some more peppers and then plant them around throughout the front here and see how they do this year here in the front yard versus the backyard. We have this big old patch here and I just put in a whole bunch of marigolds. So definitely was thinking about maybe putting, what do you guys think if I put the zucchinis here? Because I know zucchinis need a lot of space. So the ones that I've gotten were those big bush type ones that get so big. And since we do have some mulch and stuff here in the front, I think that might be good. So I might put a couple of the zucchinis down here. So I don't even know if that's a good idea. We'll see. As far as in the pots right here, I have some jasmine. This is a bougainvillea right here. I absolutely love this plant. I'm gonna give it another shot. I didn't know that you could overwinter this plant that either. I did have one a couple of years back, and I put it in the ground and I didn't know that I could basically bring it inside and overwinter it. So that was my fault. I killed it. So I'm gonna try again. I got another one. So this guy's coming back. Planted some rose over here. So these are some roses that are coming. This is another one that I had from my other house that I bought into this house and planted it in the ground. It comes back every year stronger. So yeah, again, when we move, I'm definitely gonna go ahead and take these with me because these are so beautiful plants, and plants are getting so expensive now. So yes, it's coming with me. Here's another rose that I had gotten, and I did water, so we might need to water today and get her hydrated. Here's a plant that's coming. I forgot what this one was, but these are coming back right here. So I'm gonna leave them in here. Like all three of these right here, it's like a little triangle. All three of these are coming back. So I'm gonna leave those right there. This is my view pretty much of the front. So yeah, just to fill up the space, I think I'm gonna put those zucchinis. What do you think? Or does zucchinis need like a lot of light? Because this part is gonna be shaded like this. You can see where the sunlight is on the yard, but then this part is like for some reason shaded, even though it has this tree. So yeah, this tree kind of shades all of this part right here. Not sure. We'll see how I'm gonna do this. Or should I do the zucchinis in containers? So that's another option that I was thinking about. Let me know what you guys do with your zucchinis. Do you prefer to do them in ground, or do you want to, do you like to just have them in containers? So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This is the beginning of my garden here in zone 8B. So we'll see how it goes this year and if I can keep anything alive. And here's my patio set. I put it out here. I need to clean that. Lots of work. I was cleaning up the grills yesterday as well, so need to go ahead and fire up my Blackstone and clean that up and get it all ready to get some stuff cooked on. So yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Keep watching for more. I'll put up some more gardening content this year. Again, this is for Zone 8B, and if you live in Zone 8B, say hi. Peace out, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.